that Oz, whatever you want to call him. I know we keep making these jokes every once in a while whenever he just comes up on our Twitter timeline, just breaking someone's brain. He's doing things now that are like, now he's fucking around with humanity to a level where we need to get rid of him. Like, for sure. No jokes anymore. Gotta lock him up. Put him in Azkaban. He did something the other day with.
You've been watching a lot of Harry Potter.
I got that like little movie theater thing downstairs. When I turn the lights off and we start getting into movies 3, 4, 5, 6, and it starts to get dark with the surround sound, and I have the extended cuts now in 4K Blu-ray, it's a whole new world. Extended cuts, all new scenes too, like deleted scenes in there. Phenomenal stuff. Been watching a lot of Harry Potter. It's the time to do it. After the holidays, cold winter days, come on. What I wanted to say was, he touched somebody's shoulder, and the guy... He said, all right, stand here with a blindfold on, went into the crowd, touched the guy's shoulder, and the guy that was standing in front of the crowd was like, you just touched my shoulder. And then he's like, what am I writing on your back? He's like, oh, you wrote like the number, whatever it was. He is touching people now and making other people feel it. So tell me how that's a trick. You know, oh, I got a little coin in your ear. No, we've left that in the circus. This guy is now touching people in the crowd, bro. Hubs sends me every single one because he can't believe it either. And we had a conversation about like, there is no trick here. There is no trick.
Right. There needs to be another word for it. We got to come up with a new word because magic trick, even like illusionist doesn't portray what's happening on with Oz the Mentalist.
I think that magic trick implies that there's some sort of misdirection that anybody could do it. It's that I think just covering it with pure magic is accepting that it's not of human origin. Like it's not something that we can just do. It's magic. What if there's a lot of alien talk lately, and if you listen to
he is one
a lot of these big shows, right, where they're talking about like aliens could come in this form, in that form, and obviously if they are, you know, if you ever watch Independence Day, and I watched the Resurrection one a couple of weeks ago, it wasn't very good, but even in that, like they're so far advanced, they clearly communicate like telepathically. So if he's just some alien, it's like that would explain it. He's able to just telepathically put things into people's brains. Because I'm with you. It's at this point, there's so much evidence of it that when are we just going to call it what it is? You know, like you can't.
Someone needs to have the balls to just call it what it is. Be like, this guy's a alien psychopath. He's going around to football teams and he's messing with their heads.
I think somebody made the point. We've done a lot of Oz Mentalist talking on this podcast, but
gotta get him on the show
for sure. And he likes us because Riggs and I met him when we were in Scottsdale for the DraftKings thing.
He was great,
but
he ran right out of there. Flew out of there.
Did his tight hour and then ran away holding 2 bags in his arms and disappeared into the night. But then, but somebody had said it where it's almost, and it's related to the alien talk where, you know, they come out with alien movies. There's all these documents that sort of slowly seep out and they make their way onto Twitter and Instagram. And you're almost assimilating culture into the idea that these things could exist. And now you've got Oz the Mentalist who is doing these tricks, for lack of a better term, to the National Football League, the most popular league in the country. They, you know, everything everybody loves is football. So they're like, all right, Oz, you are an alien. We're sitting down. I'm Oz's representation, the alien representation. You are an alien. We need to get the humans on board that these people exist, that people like you exist. So we are going to send you to National Football League teams. You don't know what those are yet, but you're going to learn because you can just download it into your brain. You are going to go to these teams and do these tricks, and the videos are going to go viral, and people are going to start to see that something like this exists to the point where they get comfortable with it. Frankie Borelli, probably an outlier, not ever going to be comfortable with it. But everybody else sees these tricks and is just like, wow, a sorcerer exists. And then the whole race of sorcerers are going to come to Earth one day, and he was the first to try to assimilate the human culture into these sort of situations. That's the only explanation.